Hello and welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about a car which is not really standard for our channel. It's a Jeep Trackhawk. This one just right behind me. As you can see, it's very sunny and it's very cold as well. We have now, I think, -3 or -4 degrees, so it's very cold. But nonetheless, we're gonna do the video today because HBP, my partner, changed some things on the car and it has now roughly 800 and something horsepower. We're gonna talk about that in a few minutes. Let's find out how this thing drives and how it sounds, and we most likely gonna measure 0 to 100 and 100 to 200. And yeah, I don't know, it's not gonna be the fastest 0 to 100 because it's just very cold and we're on winter tires, so it's gonna be fun. So let's just have a look at the car. So, and that's the car. As you can see, the brakes, especially for a American vehicle, are quite huge. Also the tires, they're now winter tires and they are 295 45 20. 800 something. So what have they changed on the car? So what's changed? First of all, the most important part is this one. It's a smaller pulley for the supercharger. Then we have a new water neck with a different thermostat in it, which opens a little bit earlier. Then obviously bigger injectors and the intake as well, which is much bigger. And obviously we do have a different software. So it's a project from a few of my partners. HBP made the hardware mods like the pulley and intake and stuff, and our other partner 7mod made the software and the dyno tuning of the car. Funny enough, the first time we were on a dyno, we were not on some of 7mod's dynos, but on a different dyno. And we had, I think, 675 horsepower, but the car crashed the dyno. Unfortunately, it blew an oil hose off, and so we couldn't measure it properly. So we don't have measuring of stock power, but it will be roughly around 670 horsepower. So now, after all these mods, the car has... So obviously the car has now a lot more power. It has now 825 horsepower and 1011 Newton meters of torque. So that's pretty much more than it has stock, and we're gonna see how that drives and how that feels in a few minutes. And yeah, it's just a very impressive car. I just wanted to show you this car because that's also something we can do, and yeah, because it's a very interesting car and it's gonna be amazing fast. So let's just hop right in. So let's go for a ride. That sound is just too crazy. So any conversations we might have, you won't understand because we're gonna speak Swiss German. It's just easier that way.
Ja.
So I'm sorry for that, guys, but if you don't understand it, it's not your fault. It's just us speaking Swiss German. So we're gonna warm up the car, and then let's check how fast it's gonna be.
Ja, er läuft dann schon nicht schlecht, aber du merkst massiv Unterschied zwischen dem ersten Mal Gas geben und dem zweiten Mal.
Okay.
Geht schon nicht schlecht, aber es ist noch nicht.
Ja, ja.
Noch nicht? Es ist ein Yellow Front.
Sehr genau.
Das ist geil, gell?
Ja.
Das ist der 4. Gang, gell? Es ist so gut.
Es ist so dumm.
Es ist wirklich dumm.
Das ist auch recht.
Oh, das machen wir dann mal noch im Automat heftig.
Wenn wir noch nachfinden.
Ja,
Muss nicht so
Da
groß
findest du immer
ein
noch.
großes Auto.
Und er hört nicht auf.
Nein,
Er hört nicht auf. Warte auf mich.
that is very fast.
Je schneller das wirst, desto ich habe das Gefühl, desto.
Ja.
Ja, das ist schon geil.
Das ist schon recht dumm. I have to say, I think I need one of these as well.
Ja.
It's so stupid. So stock they should have 710 horsepower, but this one measured stock with 670 around, and now 800. Yeah,
Jetzt machen wir
it's,
etwas.
so that was just 4th gear. It's quite fast. We measured 0 to 100 with wheel spin until like 50 or something, and then we measured 100 to 200, and that is also quite fast. It's 100 to 200 is 7.45. I'm gonna show you the draggy measuring. And also 100 or 0 to 100 was 3.7 something. I'm gonna show you that as well. So yeah, it's quite fast, quite interesting sound, quite interesting noises, and it's pretty impressive, to be honest. I'm gonna drive it myself to get a feeling for the car too, but I'm not gonna do 0 to 100 or 100 to 200, just some casual driving like the guy in front of us. I think he had a heart attack now. He's driving 25 in the 50, so yeah, that's not as fast as you should go, but yeah, so the car is quite fast, sounds very interesting, and I'm gonna drive it in a minute as well, so just to get a feeling for the car. And I'm gonna show you some pictures from outside, just the sound the car makes. At the back you just hear the exhaust, at the front you just hear the induction noise and the supercharger, so it's quite interesting. The times are with 0 -2 degrees and winter tires, as I said before. That helps obviously from 100 to 200 because you don't have that much wheel spin there. Notice that I didn't say no wheel spin, just not that much wheel spin anymore. But the 0 to 100 is really with a lot of wheel spin, so you will be in summer conditions maybe 0.3, 0.4 even faster. but 100 to 200 might be a little bit slower. So I think it's quite accurate to say 0 to 200 this car is gonna drive 11 seconds around ish, so pretty fast. By the way, stock GR Yaris needs from 100 to 200, I think 13.5, something like that. Yeah. So this car is faster 0 to 200 than the GR Yaris 100 to 200. So just to get that into perspective.
1,2 Tonnen schwer.
Yeah, and it's twice the weight of a GR Yaris. So, yeah.
A few minutes later.
Das Moseli.
Nicht so impressive. Das klingt so herzig. Yeah, well, I think the biggest problem is I need to buy one after this. Maybe this one's for sale after we're done with it. Maybe not. I think it's even more impressive because you're sitting so high up. It's not, I mean, it's not faster than a sports car like a Porsche Turbo or something like that, but the impressive thing is it's firstly 2.5 tons and you're sitting just so high up. That's the most impressive thing. Selber schalten, selber können, selber groß. Der Sound. Das ist einfach da, wo.
Ja,
der
musst du noch mal-
ansatzlose Schub.
Und jetzt muss man noch einmal abschalten und dann finde ich aber den Ton auch so geil. Jetzt fängt er langsam an, mal ein bisschen klopfen, hat am Anfang auch noch nicht so.
8 gear, 120, 2000 RPM, just easy going. And it's a little bit faster than such a slow GLC 63 AMG.
Ah, ja, nicht. Und der Literverbrauch hat da bis 300.
We just talked about fuel economy. It has fuel economy. Yes. Does it need? Yes. Oh, it even has a eco mode. So just. Gott, da will ich Knopf gerade einfach nicht.
Nein, was?
Yeah, I explained that in the Cupra video actually, because I explained that Kraft kommt vom Kraftstoff.
Ja, genau.
Which means power comes from power juice or power stuff. Or the even more idiotic solution would be buying this one in the Jeep Trackhawk. In the Dodge T-Rex. Yeah, Dodge Ram T-Rex, which has the same engine, so we could do the same stuff, and I could still have a Ram, which would be very clever because we need a Ram.
Sparsam Anhänger ziehen.
So I have to say, as a summary of it, the car is just absolute madness, really. It's incredible fast. It drives very easy if you want to have it easy. If not, it's just incredible fast. The sound is absolutely bonkers. Even with the exhaust is completely stock. So, and it's already very loud. If you want to drive it on the road, the sound of the intake may make you mad, because it's just, or may drive you insane even, because it's just so loud. So maybe not the ideal daily, and also it consumes 15 to 20 liters for each 100 k's, so maybe not the ideal daily driver, but it's certainly an absolute fantastic car and incredible fast. So, and it makes a lot of fun to drive as well. That's it for this video. If you want to see more of this car or any more detailed videos of it, just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure you'll get one. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good one. Goodbye.